Alright, we're back with part 3, Mega Man 2, Let's Play. And we're going to start things off with Flashman's level. Ooh, birdies! Now the gimmick to Flashman's level is that it's all ice. And it's not really a very bad ice like you get in some games that really slows you down and is really a pain. It's just normal. I also recommend using normal Mega Man power in here. You can use Metal Man if you want, but he's not effective against those big walkers like the one we saw in Heatman stage. So I suggest just going with the normal stuff. Also here we get our first chance to use item 1. Creates a little levitating platform, slowly moves upwards. Jump up here, going right, and you'll get the 1-up over here. Switch back to normal Mega Man power. These bricks up here that you haven't, I don't think we've seen them in any level so far, but you need Crash Man's power to destroy those, and Crash Man's the last guy we're going to fight. So if you see any of those, don't worry about it, just go the alternate route. And now, shoot like crazy! Probably going to take a shot there, but you might get rewarded with some health. Fall down here, go far to the left so you can dodge. Sometimes you can dodge that guy's shot, or else you almost always get hit by that. And it's a real pain in the ass. And then we're gonna fall. And fall. And damn, missed my shot. Kill the column guy. If you need a health right here, if you're desperately in need of it, fall down and just do as many shots as you can on this guy and let him knock you into the health. And then you can sit in this pit and switch to Metal Man's power and kill that motorcycle guy easily because the metal blades are so much larger than your normal P-shot is that you can be below him and still hit him. Now some basic platforming here. Basic jumping. And we grab the third E capsule. Coming down here. Some more pain. Having to fight these guys. This is the last one though. With him gone, we're going to do a big platform jump there and then a medium one there. That jumping actually is kind of tough. It takes a little, that part in particular, takes a little getting used to. Switch back to good old Metal Man's power for Flash Man. And all you're going to do is stand there. Just stand there and fire, like Bubble Man, 4 blades. 2, 3, 4. And he is destroyed. Big whoop. For beating him, you'll get equipped with the Time Stopper, which freezes everything on the screen. You pretty much only use that once or twice in the entire game. You use it in Quick Man's level, and we'll discuss that when we get there, so you can be a pain in the ass. You also get item 3, which is a little wall crawling thing that you throw up against the wall, and it'll climb the wall, and it's a platform so you can jump onto it and get up to higher areas that you wouldn't normally be able to get to. You could also use that with item 1. They're fairly similar. Now we go to Woodman. Woodman's pretty easy. So Flashman stage is kind of difficult. Flashman's really easy. Woodman, pretty much the same thing. Stage isn't that hard, although we'll run into one normal enemy that is really tough, but is all exclusive to Woodman stage. So dodge all these bats, ignore them. When you run into the bunnies, I suggest just going with normal Mega Man power here and just getting right up in their face and just going crazy on them. They'll throw out carrots if you wait too long, so just hit them as fast as you can. Some other bats, and then here we go. The hardest normal enemy in the game probably, but you only see him in Woodman stage, is this giant dog that shoots out differing chains of fireballs. They take a few shots, but as you can see with that first one, just stand on the sledge here, fire at him, jump up to dodge his fireballs. But you have 2 more to go, and these 2 next are a little bit more difficult. So you want to jump, fall back, jump, and shoot. A pretty basic method of doing things. Matrix through that wall there. And get ready to fight the third one. Third one's kind of the same thing, but you have very limited space to be working with. You're probably going to get hit a lot here if you've never done this before, and it can hurt a lot, but try to do your best. If you do die, like I said, try to keep your E-capsules around. I think there are a total of 7 or 8 E-capsules in the entire game. So if you have to use one, use it. I wouldn't recommend it, but if it's more worthwhile to use one than to use up one of your lives. If you might be low on lives, then do that. For these monkeys, stay far enough back so when they jump up on the platform here, they don't actually hit you. It's also the return of the birds with the eggs from Airman stage. Sometimes there's a monkey right here, sometimes there isn't. I don't know why, it's a glitchy thing again. Something worth mentioning here in these ladders, when you're going down them, just hit the jump button, just hit A, and you'll just fall down automatically. And it's a lot more worthwhile. This part with the stairs can be kind of difficult. You want to jump at the stair right before the bunny, and then quickly fall down it. That's really tough to do if you haven't really practiced that. Same with that one, jumping over the carrot right at the very end. But just try to do your best, because we're just about to Woodman. And he's got one last thing to throw at you with these damn Roadrunners. Now the trick to them is when you're running, you see him on stage, stop. As soon as you see him, stop, and it will be timed so they'll jump right over your head. That's the best way to do it. Because you won't be able to shoot him fast enough to kill him. When we want to use Heat Man for Woodman's power, makes sense. Cool thing about his power, 1, 2, 3, you charge it 3 times and you fire it. If you do this just right against Woodman, you'll kill him in 1 shot. So begin charging, jump over his leaf shield, and fire. When it gets to you, when you hear that high-pitched sound for the 3rd time, kick in. And in return for beating him, we'll get the leaf shield, which just makes those leaves around him like you saw. It's completely useless, and you're supposed to use it to kill Airman, but believe me, it's not that as effective strategy as some of these other strategies are for killing off the bosses. So we will never be using that, unfortunately. But if you want to, knock yourself out. Next up will be Clickman, but as I'm running out of time, this will end part 3. See you next time to finish up the regular bosses in part 4.